Coming where I'm from, all you have is your dream and your word. Most of us had dream careers like being doctors, lawyers, going straight to the league with it, stuff like that. I can't lie, I thought I was going to the NBA before the 8th grade trials, but that's another story. But since I was a kid, I was infatuated with hip-hop.
I ain't lying. The realest in it, you ain't got it, guess who? I feature myself to get nominated for best group. I came to bless you, cooking classic shit I chew. Rappers into my pockets is full of them strips that's blue. Cheese is the name, you should get familiar with dude. Your baby mama said she never seen a nigga this cool. These young niggas disrespectful, they be killing the rules. They don't get the message till they get sentenced in June.
When I was in middle school, I used to tell my grandma that my rhyme books was one of my classmates just so she wouldn't throw them away. It's been my dream since I was a youngin', so I made a promise to myself that I'm gonna do whatever it takes to reach that goal, and that's my word.
Don't forget the dollar sign.
All about cheese.
I ain't doing no punchlines on this shit either.
Thanks for nothing.
Thanks for nothing, that's on everything.
That was like one of the best weekends ever in life, bro. Real talk.
The way everything happened.
I remember that shit day for day.
Hold up, come on here and shit. You know, I know it's shit fire. I heard it already. Alright? We came out here, you know what I'm saying? He show us love, we gotta show him love. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from H World to B-World, we do it like that. That's how we do it. You know what I'm saying?
This shit real, cuz.
It's real, and it's a real joint.
Real,
He did this video in the chicken spot.
I got the best memory out of anyone I ever met in life, so check it. My grandma moved the family to College Park, Virginia Beach, Virginia in '94. She my biggest inspiration. My grandma ain't necessarily a talker, so the jewels she dropped were through actions. And what I do, through my music, I sprinkle some of it here and there to let you know I know some shit.
Word to RZA, I'ma bring the ruckus. I'm so ill that I leave you niggas in your crutches. I'm so real that I make her go to get the Duchess. Thug life, we gon' call this shit poetic justice. That's real. Word to RZA, I'ma bring the ruckus. I'm so ill that I leave you niggas in your crutches. I'm so real that I make her go to get the Duchess. Thug life, we gon' call this shit poetic justice. That's real.
Where we from, in Virginia, we gotta go get it by any means, cause nobody gonna lend us a hand off a GP. I saw my grandma work 2 jobs for forever to just retire 7, 8 years ago. She was a cafeteria manager for the schools, worked at Farm Fresh in the deli, frying chicken for over 10 years. Shit, when I was a little boy, like 6 or 7 years old, I remember her taking me where to go clean the banks up at night. So I'm doing everything I could do to make sure I pay her back. She the reason all I know is the hustle.
These niggas clout chasing just so they can go viral. I speak street gospel, I don't really know the Bible. I call my nigga Tom Brady when he throw the spirals. And when I step into the booth, I perform like Mike.
This was actually one of the last songs added to the album, thanks to an Instagram ad. The homie Swave, who is one of the hardest producers out here in my book, came across my video on the Explore page and shot me a DM saying he fucked with my style and been wanting to work with somebody with their own style. He shot me his YouTube channel telling me if I vibe with anything, let him know, and he got me. So soon as I got on his YouTube channel, the first beat that pulled up was titled Viral. So that kind of sparked the light bulb in my brain as soon as I heard the beat. Man, I might have came up with that hook in about 10 minutes. I shot him a voice message of the hook, and the verses came naturally because I rely on real life situations to help me with writing. I really was in my BM crib bagging up while working my petty ass Burger King job. My granddad really loved James Brown like how I idolized Jay-Z. We really was out the ridge. I'm really from College Park. Nah, like really from College Park. Like back before it was 2 courts at Level Green. Like when it was 1 court and 3 benches. Yeah, I seen it all, so I tried to incorporate some of it on every song on this album.
Tyson, Jordan, and Jackson, I've been rhyming and snapping. You sitting on couches slacking, that's why you assed out. The way I handle my business, you see I cash out. After I finish with your missus, then I pass out. Nigga, I treat this shit like it's my last dance. So I should perform this in a 3-piece with a jazz band. Blazing fire like I put some matches to a gas can. Work for hire, meet your supplier, this your last chance. I'm a bad man, my granddad played that James Brown.
Real G's is one of the oldest songs on the album. I recorded this in 30 mil about 2 weeks before I started my 4-month getaway in Virginia Beach City Jail. I came up with the title of the album while I was in the cell. I had a yellow notepad I used to count down the days with, write out meal schedules, write letters to send home, write thanks for nothing plans, write out video ideas, and write lyrics. I couldn't get in my zone that much while I was in there. Even though it's nothing but time on your hands, that shit want the energy I needed to create. All the real ones locked up behind the wall, keep your chin up and remain solid through them hard times. One thing about being at the bottom, there's only one way to go up from that.
Keep fighting like a young Creed, watch my footwork. This what real niggas listen to when they cook work. I know them books work, but I ain't thinking like that. Full bottle with do say, but I ain't drinking like that.
You know a nigga can be a bougie smoker. So that's when you know a nigga turn into a bougie smoker.
Why?
Nigga come here bringing no ashtray.
Nah, bro.
I mean, that's nigga time. About the same thing.
I remember that time when you said you ain't had the junk, so I just be prepared.
Look what I've been through all of my life. A nigga had to earn all of his stripes. Made a sacrifice just to get right. Real G's. Look how I done spent all of my days. You niggas do crimes just to be paid. I'm moving on my grind just to be made. Real G's. Look what I've been through all of my life. A nigga had to earn all of his stripes. Made a sacrifice just to get right. Real G's.
Virginia actually has some of the best producers ever, with legends like Pharrell and Chad, Timberland and Missy, Knots and Bink. Then you got Lex, who brung in the trap sound for real, if you want to be technical. So with that being said, my brother from another mother, G White, repping Commonwealth Music Group, who actually been my engineer since 2016, spearheaded this whole album. He produced 4 out of the 12, recorded and mixed and mastered the whole joint, added 808s to the Michael Jordan joint. Yeah, nigga did that. When he played this one for me in the studio, I liked it, but ain't nothing strike me at the moment when he played it for me. So on the way home from the studio, I started playing the beat while I was driving, and the hook came to me ASAP. The verses took about a week, because I was trying to figure out how I was going to come out the gate on it, because I knew with that beat, it was going to be one of the more popular ones off the album.
More styles than all these niggas. Man, the hoes never call you niggas. I'm like Kobe on ball with niggas. As kids, we wanted some action. Dreaming about getting all these figures. Now a nigga write his bars and scriptures. Paint the broadest pictures. I get away like a pond the river.
Like you held out, let's just say it's like 3 parts. And like you holding out on the endings of all 3. I feel like the very last one you should just make rap. If that makes sense.
Hold on, say it again, I was with you.
So rap it real quick, just acapella.
All a nigga do is chase some money, then stack some money, then chase some more. All a nigga do is chase some money, then stack some money, then chase some more. All a nigga do is chase some money, then stack some money, then chase some more. All a nigga do is chase some money, then stack some money, then chase some more.
G did this one as well. I would describe this joint as I'm on the come up, bitch, type record, I guess.
Heavy on the block, got you niggas hating. Heavy on the block, got you bitches waiting. Heavy on the block, look at what I'm moving. Heavy on the block, why y'all niggas losing? Heavy on the block, watch out for the police. Heavy on the block, y'all niggas don't know me.
It's maybe a Mike Jones scenario, but in my own way. Back then, they ain't want me, now I'm G's, blase. I mean, we actually done had this one in the cut since maybe last August. This was another one of those I like to beat a lot situations, but I needed to leave the studio to figure out how I was gonna do it. So it took for me walking from Food Line in College Park Shopping Center to Banbury Lake to come up with the melody for the hook. Actually, the beat is how I came up with the hook. All I did was just follow the melody. Late night on my grind, money all on my mind. Late night on my grind, money all on my mind. Haters wanna block my shine. Little nigga, I remember. I remember. I said bitches wouldn't let me fuck, now they wanna hit me up. Talking about G, what's up? Little bitch, I remember. I remember. 30 Mil was produced by Dre, producer from Queens in New York. I've been working with him for some years now. Every time I hear the Money Machine in the beginning, I automatically think of College Park. The day we shot the video, it was like everything lined up perfect. Everybody who said they was gonna show up, they showed up. The energy was right, and most importantly, it was fun. I had the vision for the video a few before we even attempted to shoot it. Being from College Park, I can't even count how many times I done had a chicken Philly from Zero's or a grinder with no tomatoes, so it was a no-brainer to shoot it in there. But the laundromat scene, it came from being inspired from the money falling from the sky and my favorite movie, Paid in Full. But I wanted to do my version of it by throwing money in the dryers and having it spinning while I'm sitting down rapping in a chair, some shit like that. I knew the yellow on my jacket was gonna stand out in the laundromat color-wise, but I wanted to stand out a little bit more. So I said, man, this shit would be on another level if I grabbed a bottle of Chris just for the video to sit on the floor while I'm in the chair rapping. Some simple shit, but effective. With this being the lead single from the project, but being a street record, I knew me and Etha had to create an image visually to match the record. And what better way to create that image than shooting a video in the location of where you from? That shit was priceless. $30 million to kill these niggas forever. But ain't no rush, I'ma kill these niggas whenever. Come meet me halftime like the Rose Bowl band. And for more grand to get you more dope, man. Look, the chef been cooking that shit, nigga, you know it. Ain't nobody else shit as potent as mine. It's been my dream since my grandma was driving that Ford Focus. Ain't nobody else got a story like mine. Back when me and my uncle was banging that still matted. We would go ballin', that nigga would think he's still magic. I had that fadeaway down packed with an ill swagger. My main purpose on this earth is just to kill rappers. So when I look them in their eyes, I don't feel rappers. All the real shit that they say, trust me, they still rappers. They just actors who pretend to be trappers. I peep gang, creating publicity stunts just to increase fame, Lord. Fuck the frail shit, I'm about to show niggas that I'm a monster. I'm well respected like them 3 niggas from Yonkers. Quick trigger like the shooters in the Bay. Niggas still pitching shit like I moved this in a day, Lord. 30 million to kill these niggas forever. But ain't no rush, I'ma kill these niggas whenever. Everything that I've been through has made me into who I am today. I don't live with any regrets because everything in life is a lesson learned. Not to speak for the ones close to me, but if I could pinpoint why they enjoy my music so much, I would say the number one reason is the authenticity of it. Everything is fact-driven, so it's almost like the music is an autobiography to an extent. I'm in this game for the long haul, man. I'm here for the bumps and bruises along the way. I want to be like the ones I idolized my whole life. I want to put on for my city. I want to show the youth it's possible. I want to pass something down to my daughter and my niece to start up that generational wealth. The album is a statement. That statement is my life story, but this shit only the beginning of it. The past few years, shit been so real. It's kinda hard for the God to laugh through tears. I caught 4 felonies in 3 years. Got locked up that first month of the new year. I had to shed a few
tears when I was sitting in that jail. Had dreams that I was home when I was sitting in that cell. On the road to riches, but I'm living in this hell. I wake up in the morning and I make another sale. In this life, you can't have something without taking risks. I think about the hospital scene with just Ace and Mitch, ducking Ricos and charges. The G code we honor, but none of it matter when you gotta persuade your honor. Believe in karma, what goes around comes right back, my nigga. It's a marathon in due time. I'ma lap some niggas wanted the best, period. If we talking raps, my nigga, yeah. When I got fronted, that money came back to niggas. No typewriter, I am only spitting facts to niggas. The little kids love me, all the bitches and they mamas point and say that's that nigga. Yeah. Forgive me, Lord, I know I didn't pass my last test. I'm living in this world, dealing with mad stress. But I'ma chase these dreams until my last breath. Forgive me, Lord, I know I didn't pass my last test. I'm living in this world, dealing with mad stress. But I'ma chase these dreams until my last breath. Couple years ago, I was fucked up mentally. Rain pouring from black clouds, none of it made sense to me. Playing on all Madden had to increase the intensity. I see the blitz coming, man, the devil trying to injure me. Time don't stop, wish I could rewind the clock. Soon as Lake came home, he lost his mom and his pops. I love you, my nigga, that shit stay on my mind a lot. Forever loyal, same G, as I climb to the top. My grandma's favorite used to get jealousy from my sister. I treat my niece like she mine, I keep her smiling like Christmas. She look up to my daughter, love her big cousin for real. My two girls over them, any motherfucker I kill. Was trapping out a TP Honda Civic. She put money on my bill when they caught me slipping. She put money on my books and never missed a visit. That's a real one, can a soul tell me different? I'm on a clear mission, making moves off pure ambition, painting pictures with words so you can hear the vision. If you can't take the heat, then don't come near the kitchen. You can't afford the keys, then don't come near the engine. You listening to the realest, one of the last here. All about G's, trying to touch money like cashiers. Hopefully, this the last year that I'm saying hopefully. So keep some hope for me while I plan to take the shit globally. Forgive me, Lord, I know I didn't pass my last test. I'm living in this world, dealing with mad stress. But I'ma chase these dreams until my last breath. Forgive me, Lord, I know I didn't pass my last test. I'm living in this world, dealing with mad stress. But I'ma chase these dreams until my last breath.
Thanks for nothing.